students, I am Madhuri Abhale from Saraswat International Academy. I am teaching Mathematics of Standard 4th. Here we are going to continue chapter number 1, Building with Bricks, part 11. Let's start our today's session. So let's begin with question number 30. Make any 5 numbers with 5 digits using the digit 28069 and write them in words. Now with the help of these 5 numbers we need to build more 5 numbers and then we'll write this in words. Then again these 3 questions we need to find out with the help of that 5 numbers. So here I have made these 5 numbers using these 5 digits. Now with the help of these 5 numbers you can solve the first, second and third question, and again you are free to make your own numbers using these 5 digits. So my first number is 28069, that means 28,069. Second number is 82,069. Third number is 60,289. Fourth number is 96,028 and fifth one is 20,069. So let's see our first question. In that, arrange the numbers formed in ascending order. Now after getting these 5 numbers we need to write down these numbers in ascending order. What do you mean by ascending order? Smaller to greater. Okay, so let's start. Our first number is 20. We'll first see 2 digits. Okay, so 28, second 82, third 60, then 96 and last 20. Now we need to see smaller to greater number. So which one is the smallest? 20 is the smallest, so it will come first. After 20 the number 2 will come, 28. After that 60, after that 82 and then 96 on the last, because it is a greatest number. So with the help of place value you can arrange these numbers into ascending order. Now in question number 2 we need to arrange this number in descending order. Descending order means greater number to smaller number. Let's start. First we'll write first 2 digits only, that is 2882, 60, 96 and 20. So which one is the greatest number? 96. It will come on the first position. After that 82, after that 60, then 20, 8 and last the smallest one is 20. So with the help of place value you can arrange this number in descending order. Now let's see next question. Write the place value of each digit of the numbers form. Now there are total 5 numbers we had found out. Now we need to arrange this in place value form. So our first question is, first number is 28069. So everyone knows that 2 is on 10,000 place. So the place value of this 10,000 goes to 20,000. So with the help of this we can solve. So you can see here I have already solved this question. Then the second one is 8. 8 is on 1000 place, so 8,000. 0 is on 100 place, so you can write only 0. Then 6 is on 10th place, so 60, and 9 is on 1's place, so 9. With the help of this you can solve other 4 numbers as per the place value. Let's see the next. Write these numbers in words. Now these 5 numbers we need to write in words. So our first one is 28069. So 9 is on 1's place, 6 is on 10's place, so these two will pronounce together in words then 0 is on 100 place, 8 is on 1000 and 2 is on 10,000 place. So how will you pronounce this? 28,069. The second one is 82069, so 82,069. Third number is 60289, so 60,200, because 2 is on 100 place. 60,289 is your answer. Further, number 4 and number 5 you need to do in your homework. So let's start with our next question. Fill in the empty box on the basis of the relation between number of bricks and its price given below. So let's start with number 1. If the price of 1000 bricks is 2000, now again bricks and cost. Here 1000 bricks cost rupees 2000. Okay, then the price of 1500 bricks is dash, so we need to find out these 15,000 bricks price. Again cross multiplication will be there, so 1500 multiply by 2000 divided by 1000, so these 3 zeros will be cut, so remaining 1500 multiply by 2, so 1500 multiply by 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10, 1 carry, 2 1s are 2 and plus 1 3, so your answer is 3000 rupees. So the price of 1500 bricks is rupees 3000. Let's see question number 2. If the price of bricks is rupees 4000, again bricks and cost. 2000 bricks cost rupees 4000. Okay, then the price of 500 bricks. Now we need to find out 500 bricks cost. Again cross multiplication, 4000 multiply by 500 divided by 2000, so 3 zeros will cut, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, so 500 multiply by this 2. So let's see, 500 multiply by 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10, so 1000 rupees is the cost of bricks. So the price of 500 bricks is rupees 1000. Let's see question number 3. If the price of 3000 bricks is dash, that means we need to find out 3000 bricks cost, and what is given already, then the price of 600 bricks. So bricks and cost. 600 bricks cost rupees given 3000. Okay, now we need to find out 3000 bricks cost. Again cross multiplication will be there, so 3000 multiply by 3000 divided by this 600, so 2 zeros will be cut here, 6 1s are 6, 6 5s are 30, so 5 multiply by 3000, so 5 multiply by 3000 will get 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0, 5 3s are 15, so 15,000 rupees is the cost of that 3000 bricks. Let's move further, that is question number 4. If the price of 4000 bricks is dash, now we need to find out 4000 bricks cost. For that, bricks and cost, what is given, then the price of 5000 bricks rupees 7500, that means 5000 bricks cost of rupees 7500, and we need to find out 4000 bricks cost. Again cross multiplication. So 4000 multiplied by 7500 divided by 5000. So 0 3 0 will be cut. So we need to divide 5 with 7500. So let's see. Okay, 5 ones are 5, remaining 2. This 5 will carry forward. 5 5s are 25, 0. These two zeros will come down. So with the help of these, our answer will be 1500. So again 1500 and multiply by that remaining 4. Okay, let's see, I'm again doing this, that cross multiplication. 4000 multiply by 7500 divided by 5000. So we had done these 3 zeros, then we divide this 7500 with 5, it gives you 1500. So now this 1500 will multiply with 4. It gives you the last answer, that is 6000. We'll do this working note. 1500 multiply by 4. 4 zeros are 0. 4 zeros are 0. 5 fours are 20. 4 ones are 4 plus 2 6. So rupees 6000 is the cost of 4000 bricks. Let's see question number 5. If the price of 5000 bricks is, now 5000 bricks cost rupees 12,500 is given. Now we need to find out 1000 bricks cost. Again cross multiplication. 12,500 multiplied by 1000 divided by 5000. So these 3 zeros will be cut. Finally 12,500 divided by 5. So let's see, 12,500. So 5 2s are 10, remaining 2. This 5 will carry forward. 5 5s are 25, 0. This 0 will carry forward. 5 zeros are 0. Again this 0 will come down. 5 zeros are 0. So your answer is 2500. Your answer is 2500 for 1000 bricks. These all questions I had solved on solution pages. So let's move further, that is question number 33. Put tick for true and cross for false. Now one condition is given here. If one truck can carry 10,000 bricks, then that means truck and bricks, in that one truck can carry 30,000 bricks. This condition is fixed. Now with the help of this condition, we need to solve these 5 questions. So let's start. Question number 1. 3 such trucks can carry 30,000 bricks. So we need to find out that this statement is true and whether it is false. So let's start. First, our condition is truck and bricks. One truck can contain 10,000 bricks. Now 3 such trucks. Now we need to find out 3 such trucks can carry 30,000 or not. If it carries 30,000, that means the statement is true. Let's find out. So cross multiplication will be happen here. 10,000 multiplied by 3. So yes, answer is 30,000. So ultimately this statement is true. So you will tick in this box. Now we'll move further. Question number 2. 4 such trucks. Now we need to find out 4 trucks calculation. So our given figure is one truck contains 10,000 bricks. Now we need to find out 4 trucks can carry how many. So again 4 multiplied by 10,000 gives you 40,000 bricks. Now see the statement, 4 such trucks are needed to carry 50,000 bricks. So this statement is false because 4 trucks can carry only 40,000 bricks. 50,000 it will not carry. So the answer is false. Let's see the third question. One such truck can carry 9,000 bricks. So our condition is one truck can carry 10,000 bricks. Okay, now here in this question or in this statement, one such truck can carry 9,000 bricks. Yes, why not? अगर एक ट्रक 10,000 ब्रिक्स लेके जा सकती है तो एक ट्रक में 9,000 ब्रिक्स भी आ सकती है. More than 10,000 will not be possible, but less than 10,000 will definitely possible for carried out. Let's see number 4. 8 such trucks are enough to carry 75,000 bricks. Let's see, our condition is one truck can carry 10,000 bricks. Now we need to find out for 8 trucks. So 8 multiplied by 10,000 gives you 80,000. And what is our statement says? 8 such trucks are enough to carry. Yes, it is enough. देखो 8 ट्रक्स में 80,000 ब्रिक्स जा रहे हैं तो 8 ट्रक्स में 75,000 bricks are also can be carried out. More than 80,000 bricks cannot be carried out, but less than 80,000 can be. So yes, this statement is true. Number 5. 9 such trucks. Now we need to find out 9 such trucks and bricks. One truck's capacity is 10,000 bricks. Now we need to find out 9 such trucks. So again 10,000 multiplied by 9 gives you 90,000. So 9 trucks can carry 90,000 bricks, and our statement says that 9 such trucks can carry 1 lakh bricks. So no, it will not be possible because 90,000 only 90,000 bricks can be carried by 9 trucks. Not more than 90,000 bricks can be carried by 9 trucks. That is why the statement number 5 is false. Now move to question number 34. The table given below shows the prices of bricks in different states. Answer the following questions on its basis. So you can see this table. The table is given here. One statement is written here that price of bricks here for 1,000 bricks. These prices are given for every 1,000 bricks. That means in Gujarat 1,000 bricks cost rupees 12,000. In Maharashtra 1,000 bricks cost rupees 14,000. So with the calculation of 1,000 these prices were allotted. Now with the help of this data we need to find out these 5 questions answer. So let's start with question number 1. If a person buys 500 bricks from Gujarat, then how much money will he pay? Now we need to concentrate the state of Gujarat because we need to find out the prices of the person has to pay for these 500 bricks that he purchased. Let's see bricks and cost. Now we'll concentrate on Gujarat state. So every 1,000 bricks the Gujarat state takes 12,000 rupees. Okay, now the person is buying 500 bricks. So how many cost he has to suffer? So cross multiplication 12,000 multiply by 500 divided by 1000. So again these three zeros will be cut. So 500 multiply by 12. Let's see, 500 multiply by 12. We'll start from 1, so we need to put one cross here. Then 1 zeros are 0, 1 zeros are 0, 5 ones are 5. Now we'll start with this 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 5 twos are 10. Now add these two numbers 0, 0, 0, 6. So your answer is 6,000. The person who wants to buy 500 bricks, he need to pay how much? He need to pay rupees 6,000. Let's see question number 2. If a person buys 2,000 bricks, and from where he was buying these bricks? From Maharashtra. Now we need to concentrate on the data given of Maharashtra. So again, brick and cost. Every 1,000 bricks Maharashtra gets rupees how much? 14,000 rupees. Okay, now the person wants to buy 2,000 bricks, so 2,000 bricks cost rupees question mark. Again cross multiplication, 2,000 multiply by 14,000 divided by 1,000. Okay, again we'll cut 3 zeros, so remaining what? 14,000 multiply by 2. So let's calculate 14,000 multiply by 2. 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 fours are 8, and 2 ones are 2. So that person need to pay 28,000 rupees. Let's see question number 3. Find the total price of 500 by 500 bricks bought from Chennai and Rajasthan. First of all, we need to calculate the price of Chennai. Then we need to find out the price of Rajasthan, and then we need to add these two amount to get the total money the person need to pay. So let's calculate. First we'll go through with Chennai. Okay, so concentrate on Chennai. So every 1,000 brick 9,000 rupees they need to pay, and here the person buys 500 bricks, so question mark. Again cross multiplication, 9,000 multiply by 500 divided by 1,000. 3 zeros and 3 zeros will cut here. So 500 multiply by 9. So let's see, 500 multiply by 9. 9 zeros are 0, 9 zeros are 0, 9 fives are 45. So if we calculate this 4,500 amount, it is of Chennai. Now we need to find out the amount of Rajasthan. So as per the Rajasthan, they were collecting 6,000 for every 1,000 bricks. So let's see, 1,000 brick cost rupees 6,000 in Rajasthan. That the person buying 500 bricks, so he need to pay how much? So again cross multiplication, 500 multiply by 6,000 divided by 1,000. So cut these 3 zeros, so remaining 500 multiply by 6. Let's see, 500 multiply by 6. 6 zeros are 0, 6 zeros are 0, 6 fives are 30. So in Rajasthan, every 500 bricks he need to pay 3,000 rupees. Now in Chennai, he is paying 4,500, and in Rajasthan he was paying rupees 3,000. Now we need to add these two numbers just to find out total price given by that person. So 0, 0, 5 plus 0, 5, 4 plus 3, 7. So 7,500 total amount he need to pay. Let's see question number 4. What is the difference between the prices of 1,000 bricks bought from Kolkata and Rajasthan? Already our data is given in per 1,000 bricks. Okay, so we'll directly calculate this. From the price of Kolkata is 8,000 for every 1,000 bricks, and in Rajasthan 6,000 price of 1,000 bricks. So what do you mean by difference between? Difference between means we need to subtract these numbers. So 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, again 0, 8 minus 6, 2. So the difference of these numbers will give you rupees 2,000. Let's see question number 5. If a person buys 1500 bricks from Rajasthan and 1500 bricks from Gujarat, then how much total amount will he pay? This question same like question number 3. Let's find out. First we'll calculate of Rajasthan bricks price. So brick and cost, every 1,000 bricks cost of rupees 6,000 in Rajasthan. Okay, so 6,000, and the person wants to buy how many bricks? 1500 bricks. So the cost he bear is question mark. So 1500 multiplied by 6,000 divided by 1,000. So we'll cut these 3 zeros. So 1500 multiplied by 6. Let's calculate. 1500 multiplied by 6. 6 zeros are 0. 6 zeros are 0. 6 5s are 30. 6 1s are 6 plus 3, 9. So in Rajasthan he need to pay 9,000 rupees. Okay, now we'll calculate the price of Gujarat. Let's start. Brick cost, every 1,000 bricks in Gujarat they need to pay 12,000 rupees, and the person wants to buy 1500 bricks. So again cross multiplication, 12,000 multiplied by 1500 divided by 1,000. 3 zeros we need to cut. So 1500 multiplied by 12. So let's calculate 1500 multiplied by 12. We'll start from 1. So first cross, 1 zeros are 0, 1 zeros are 0, 5 ones are 5, 1 ones are 1, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are again 0, 2 5s are 10, 2 ones are 2, and plus 1, 3. So 0, 0, 0, 8, 1. So in Gujarat the person need to pay 18,000 rupees for 1500 bricks. Now we need to find out the total amount he was paying. So from where he was purchasing bricks, from Rajasthan and Gujarat. In Rajasthan his expense were 9,000, and in Gujarat his expense was 18,000. So 18,000 plus 9,000, 0, 0, 0, 8 plus 9, 17, 1 plus 1, 2. So 27,000 total amount he need to pay for bricks. Now let's start with question number 35. Answer the following questions. A pillar is made by arranging 30 bricks one over other, and if the height of each brick is 10 centimeter. So here the given figures are bricks and height of their bricks in centimeter. So one brick height of 10 centimeter long, and how many bricks were arranging total 30 bricks were arranging together. So what is the height of that pillar? So simply we need to cross multiply this. So 30 multiply by 10 gives you 300 centimeter. So the height of that pillar is 300 centimeter or 3 meter. Let's see question number 2. The height of a pillar is 8 meter. If the height of 100 bricks arranged one over other in it is 2 meter, then how many total bricks are used in the pillar? So brick and height, this height is given in meter form. So 100 bricks were arranged at that time, height is 2 meter and the pillar height is 8 meter long. So how many bricks were used here? So cross multiplication, 100 multiply by 8 and divided with this 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So 4 multiply by 100. 4 multiply by 100 gives you 400 bricks. So for 8 meter long pillar we need to arrange 400 bricks. Let's see question number 3rd, that is, if the price of one brick of type 1, here type 1 and type 2, two types of solution we need to find out. In type 1, one brick cost rupees 8, okay, and in type 2, one brick cost rupees 10. Then what is the total price of 500 bricks of both the type? That means we need to find out 500 bricks cost of type 1 and type 2. So first we'll calculate type 1 brick and cost. One brick cost rupees 8. So we need to find out 500 bricks cost. So again cross multiplication, 500 multiply by 8. 8 zeros are 0, 8 zeros are 0, 8 fives are 40. So in type 1, 500 bricks cost rupees 4000. Okay, now we'll calculate type 2 brick and cost. One brick cost rupees how much? Rupees 10. So we need to find out for 500 bricks cost. Again cross multiplication. So 500 multiply by 10 will give you rupees 5000. Now we need to find out total price. So type 1 plus type 2 will give you total price. So in type 1 the brick cost is rupees 4000 and in type 2 the answer of 500 bricks is 5000. So we need to add these two numbers, 0 0 0 9. So 9000 is the total price of these bricks of type 1 and type 2 both. Let's see question number 4. If the price of one brick of type 1, again here type 1 and type 2 is given, same as question number 3, we need to find out this question. Type 1, one brick cost is given 12 rupees and type 2, one brick cost is rupees 8 and we need to find out for 1500 bricks cost. Let's start with type 1. So type 1 brick and cost. One brick cost rupees 12. So 1500 bricks cost rupees question mark. So 1500 multiply by 12. Let's solve this. 1500 multiply by 12. First we'll put cross, 1 zeros are 0, 1 zeros are 0, 5 ones are 5, 1 ones are 1. 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 5 twos are 10, 1 carry, 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3, 0, 0, 0, 8, 1. So 18,000 amount of type 1. Okay. Now in type 2, rupees 8. Each brick cost rupees 8. So let's start. Brick and cost. One brick cost rupees 8. So we need to find out 1500 bricks cost. So 1500 multiplied by 8. Let's solve this. 1500 multiplied by 8. 8 zeros are 0. 8 zeros are 0. 5 8s are 40. 8 ones are 8 plus 4 12. So in type 2 your answer is 12,000. We need to find out total amount. So we need to add type 1 plus type 2, that is 18,000 plus 12,000. So add these two numbers. 0 0 0 8 plus 2 10 1 2 3. So 30,000 is your total amount of 1500 bricks of both the types. Let's see question number 5. If a bullock cart carries 2000 bricks and a camel cart carries 4000 bricks, then how many total bricks are carried by two such bullock carts and their such camel carts? So we need to find out total of these two carts which they are carrying bricks. So simply we need to add these numbers. So 2000 bricks of bullock cart and 4000 of camel cart. So for totaling we need to add this number. So 6000 total bricks they were carrying by both the carts. So here we are concluding our chapter number 1, that is building with bricks. Thank you.